boast about. They're just good corporate citizens, and they have been slandered. I mean, slandered by this county.
It don't cost nothing to put your boat on the water.
No, and state reservoirs do. Most of them
You
charge
if you
$8.
want to, you don't have to be out at daylight. When daylight gets gone or dark, you don't have to get out. You can spend the whole night out there, all week.
Well, I know
If
that
we build them water wheels, it costs $25
Jordan
million.
Lake, it costs you $8 to put your boat in the water. And I mean, and there's other reservoirs too. Randleman is like $12 or $15 to put your boat in the water. So, anyway, it's a no-brainer.
Isn't it the mindset that we have today from Washington that all corporations are evil?
Yes.
Yes. I think it's come down even to the local areas, all this propaganda. They're not all evil. They give away a lot of stuff.
Well, you know, I checked for my rally speech last week from Alcoa, and reluctantly, they gave me a tabulation, an Excel spreadsheet of the donations since 1989 from the Alcoa Foundation to nonprofits, and it was over $4 million. It was given for things like the United Way, for Habitat for Humanity, for, you know, Homes of Hope and whatever. But just Boy Scouts. I'm sure they do the Girl Scouts too. Yeah. But anyway, over $4 million since 1989.
And I mean, what they're doing right now that they don't say anything about, that just thrills us to death, the old hospital that was the first hospital in Stanley County. No telling how much money they are putting into that. They have had that brick cleaned. They have repointed every mortar joint they've taken out and remortared. The brick, the cobblestone at the front entrance had cracked and all. They've redone it. I think somebody said they put about $40,000 on the inside. They don't need that building. They're doing that to preserve a piece of history for our county. And I heard estimates, and Jim might know, I don't know, but it was something like $60,000 just for the brickwork. 68. And then I think Stokes Construction right here locally got for about $40,000 to reglaze and paint the windows. Okay, so we're up to over $100,000 right there. That is not a thing that's going to bring money back to Alcoa. They're doing that for the citizens. That is part of our history. That was the first hospital in Stanley County.
But that doesn't mean nothing to people.
Well,
That means nothing to you.
no, well, I mean, people don't understand because Alcoa don't put out there on the front page every time they do something for something. They gave the town of Baden $250,000 towards their Main Street effort. And when you come and you see our new sidewalks at the festival this year, that cobblestone and all that new sidewalk is because Alcoa gave it to us, and they're still doing stuff for us that they don't put it out that they're working on. I appreciate it.
I mean, I just need to ask another question. Alcoa is
Scholarship.
that they're going to donate land to the state parks.
Oh, yes.
Now, do they pay taxes, county taxes on that land at this point?
Yes.
Now wait a minute, will the state be paying taxes?
No.
I
So
don't
if
think
we
so.
lose that tax basis, then
Right.
that's just another dollar that we're going to lose. Alcoa has generously donated, and it is, my understanding, hundreds.
And I'll tell you something else in my talks with Dave Stickler that I learned that I thought was very interesting. They said, Clean Tech LLC said that they have put out there to the governor that they will pay the full tax because the governor put in this, they want clean jobs to North Carolina, so they gave them a tax incentive. They said they didn't want that tax incentive. They would pay the full tax, whatever it is. Go explain how
Standing
they
to
do
gain from them not coming.
Huh?
They're all standing to gain from this not happening.
I don't know. We
There's
do
gotta be some
not.
folks feeding all of this.
And I mean, there's nothing more than we would like for it to be all more open. Because, you know, they said that we was telling non-truths and we're saying, they're saying non-truths. Why does everything, 5 or 6 people control the destiny of this county behind closed doors? And I mean, we're discussing it. They can discuss it. We can keep our mouth. We can hear both sides.
Well, but as you've got Salisbury paper, you've got the Charlotte Observer. Every time I read it, it's totally different than what we have in Kingdom. if we don't get more jobs in this county and nobody has any work, they're gonna leave the county. If they leave the county, that's gonna mean doctors leave the county. All these other professional people will have to leave the county to make a living.
Exactly. That's why we have to go to Concord most times to get our specialists or something, because we don't have them here.
Yes, sir.
And without the jobs here, people without money to feed their families and so forth, what happens? Crime rate,
Yeah.
that keeps.
And I mean, and it's another thing I brought up this morning. Barry's got 3 girls, and 2 of them live out of the county. They would love to move back home, but there's no jobs here that can support them. And there are a lot of people in this room that their kids have had to move away because they can't find jobs here. So grandparents are missing out watching their grandkids grow up day to day because they have to leave to find a job.
I know when I say probably don't mean a whole lot. My name's Mike Brown, I'm the local pastor here in Camp. Just sit and listen to everybody talk. Our first concern is the people. And we don't have enough jobs in this county. And being in the position that I'm in, I've witnessed families being torn apart. I've witnessed people losing everything that they've worked all their life for. You can go to the food shelter down here and witness the folks who come in every day and eat. And I went, we took our youth group and went and helped, and we seen people that we knew. And the sad thing about it is if we don't get these jobs, any business is a gamble. You never know if it's going to work out. You've got to be willing to take that chance. But I serve a job that can take care of it. And the thing about it is, if we don't get these jobs in here, people are still going to continue to lose their homes. There's going to be kids taken away from their parents because they're going to become part of our system. And we really need these jobs, guys.
That's a great point, and I'll get emotional when I walk down my road. But I walked that line because we was giving out water when there was 800 people, and they were people I had gone to church with, people I had worked for in the past. I did not see not one county commissioner show their face. They have no idea how many people stood in line. I got pictures, and I was going to come with pictures this big, but I don't know if it make a difference. But you're right, there are many people, and then they put down ERI because they only pay $10 an hour, and every person I asked in that line said they would gladly pay $10 an hour to get full-time work and benefits. And I'd also like to mention, they started them out at $10 an hour, and after 90 days, they got moved up. A lot of those people, and it's not but 24 or 25 of them, are already making $12 to $13 an hour.
Isn't time the essence on this?
Yes.
I talked to several of the commissioners, but they were very cordial. Some didn't answer the phone, but they said sometime in February they might know.
Oh, it will be
People
long
said
gone.
that to me. And I think they're trying to write it out evidently, I don't know. It'll be too
Well,
late then.
it will be too late.
Maybe in Mississippi or something like that.
Because they made that very, very clear
Yeah.
today. The deadline was actually, what did you say, last week?
Yeah, they extended another 8 days. I think we're in the 8th day of the extension.
Yeah. I mean, I think if it does not happen before this weekend, it will definitely be gone. Because they said never before have they had to try to fight their way into $300 million. Most of the time, it's the counties and the state, and that's what they're used to, giving the incentives to get them in. They don't understand it.
I don't even.
I don't either.
None of us.
And, so, I don't know. I'm hoping, they're actually, and I'll tell you how bad they want it. They're actually going to be pretty local this weekend, so they have cleared their schedule, so they can be local this weekend, that if they need